New Jersey cops rack up $2.6 million in salary, annual raises while suspended. They've been suspended for 5 years, and not only did they get paid, they got a raise every year for being off work for using N-word.
The noose thing you got, it's got its own box, it's a whole box for it.
Well, what's in it?
The dummy and the investigation.
Evidence, everything, even the hard evidence?
It's got its own box. So depending on how much...
I'm thinking about reopening that case.
Why?
Because I want to prove them.
New Jersey law enforcement couldn't make it to the end of the year, huh? You've been so good to me, NJLE, and I don't expect anything less than the same from you coming in 2026. You mean to tell me you get paid to be off with raises and you didn't have to shoot anyone, no OnlyFans, no grab ass with the captain? Hell, if all it took was for me to use a derogatory term in the workplace to get paid to be off with raises in perpetuity, I'd call your mother a dirty whore. 3 suspended New Jersey cops have racked up over $2.6 million in salary, including annual pay raises, as they appeal their suspension for using the N-word and other racial slurs on the job in 2019. I've heard the recording, and they were throwing those slurs around like they were saying sirs, ma'ams, pleases, and thank yous, like they were using polite terms in the workplace. Clark Township Police Chief Pedro Matos. I guess we got another Nick Fuentes type of character. Internal Affairs Sergeant Joseph Teston and Captain Vincent Concina are each collecting 6-figure salaries for the past 5 years. The trio were suspended in 2020 and remain embroiled in a lawsuit with the town, suing to get back to work. Wait a minute. Listen, I ain't fighting to come back to nothing. After all, I'm still on the payroll. Why would I fight to come back to work? To help people? What? To save people? Screw people. Risking my life when they're clearly paying me to not risk my life. They didn't even give them desk duty or something non-public facing. I'm home. I wake up, go to the mailbox, collect my check from you, the taxpayer, go back in, scratch my nuts, and go back to sleep for a full day's pay. They would have to pay me to come back, but I would not fight for it. In 2019, a whistleblower in the police department secretly recorded Matos and Teston making the racist statements. Matos talked of reinvestigating a 2017 bias incident in which a black puppet was found hanging at local high school, stating, because I want to prove that them effing N-words did it, according to one recording. Now, anytime you see a figurine or something denoting a black person hanging from something, it's not usually by or for the black people. It's usually a strong hate message against black people. But okay, I might be wrong. I've definitely been wrong in the past, but I'm starting to get the impression that this guy really doesn't like us blacks. What happened, buddy? Who hurt you? Did one of us take your mother for a lover and leave your father in a deep depression? Or did one of us take your woman? Now you just fall into her like a bottomless nightmare. Matos makes an annual salary of $195,995 and has seen his pay rise 18.9% since being suspended. Taxpayers have shelled out $979,278 to him since he was shelved. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sit in my boxers, watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and eat cereal like God intended. I'm not fighting to come back to anything. Concina's annual salary is $178,979, jumping 18.8% since his suspension, costing Garden State taxpayers $894,641. And I was under the impression that they were into some type of contract where they have to continue to get paid. I don't think they're under any type of contractual obligation to keep getting paid like this. And Teston took home $147,556 in 2025 with a 14.7 salary increase while suspended, totaling $744,626.
Hang the spokes in here.
The ALJ incident all over again.
Oh, that was so. That was stone. Well, how about I had to go to the Plainfield council meeting in front of a room full of them and get up and talk about it?
In sum, Jersey taxpayers shelled out more than $2,618,585, about $22,000 every 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? The cops' suits in Superior Court claim that prosecutors delayed completing the investigation into misconduct violations for more than 18 months. They're all buddies, and concluded in 2023 by filing no charges against the officers. They're all friends. You got to get someone from the outside on this. Due to prolonged delay, lawyers for the officers claim that they should face no disciplinary action for the caught on tape slurs, which Clark Township paid. This is a joke. For which Clark Township paid a $400,000 hush money settlement in 2020 to a whistleblower. Concina was not caught using slurs. Doesn't mean he doesn't use them, but was accused of retaliating against whistleblower Lieutenant Antonio Magnata for exposing Matos and Teston, according to the report. Shout out to Lieutenant Antonio Magnata, whoever you are, for bringing this to light. Even though you knew there was going to be some retaliation, that's just the nature of police. And this also signifies the nature of how they feel about people of color, meaning that suspects, non-suspects, people who haven't even done anything, have the potential to be treated unfairly because of this type of bias and prejudice against black people. Of course, I love to hear your thoughts on this. I love to hear your opinions on this. I did not want to risk monetization. So if you're that dense and need me to fill in the blanks for you about what was said exactly, then call me at 732-545-8819. That's 732-545-8819, and I'll tell it all to you word for word.